Let's be honest for a second, Christmas is complicated. Sure, it's the season of twinkling lights, mulled wine, and Michael Bublé on repeat, but it can also be a magnifying glass for our personal lives. It highlights who is around the table and heartbreakingly who isn't. We've all been there, or we know someone who has. That dreaded first. The first holiday after a loss, a big move, or a life-shattering breakup. It's a time that requires an immense amount of bravery just to get out of bed, let alone put on a brave face for the world. That is exactly why Ruth Langsford is capturing our hearts all over again this week. Facing her first Christmas season, following her high-profile split from Eamonn Holmes after 33 years together, you might expect bitterness. You might expect silence. You might even expect a little bit of public anger. But Ruth, she's giving us a masterclass in dignity, grace, and the healing power of perspective. In a recent update that has fans rallying around her, Ruth simply stated, "I'm very grateful." 3 words, simple, right? But when you unpack the weight behind them, they are absolutely powerful. Let's dive into what this means, how Ruth is navigating her new normal, and why her attitude is the holiday inspiration we didn't know we needed. The quiet strength of keeping calm and carrying on. If you've been following the tabloids or tuning into Loose Women, you know that 2024 has been a whirlwind for Ruth. Ending a relationship that spanned over 3 decades isn't just a breakup, it's a complete restructuring of your reality. It's changing your emergency contact, your daily routine, and your future plans. Yet, amid the noise and the speculation that inevitably surrounds a celebrity split, Ruth has done something remarkable. She has kept her head held high. When she says she is very grateful, she isn't ignoring the pain. She isn't pretending that everything is perfect. Instead, she is choosing to focus on the abundance that remains. She's talking about life, health, her career, and the simple joys that keep us grounded when the ground feels like it's shaking. It's a reminder to all of us. How often do we let one bad event cloud the 1,000 good things happening around us? Ruth's stance is a gentle nudge to look around and count the blessings that are still standing tall, focusing on the busy and why that's okay. One of the most relatable things Ruth has shared is her coping mechanism, staying busy, and boy, has she been busy. From her high-energy fashion edits with QVC to steering the ship on Loose Women, Ruth has poured herself into her work. And isn't that just the most human reaction? Sometimes, the best way to heal a broken heart is to remind yourself of your own competence. To remind yourself that you are a powerhouse, capable of creating, leading, and succeeding, regardless of your relationship status. Ruth admitted that she has a lot to be thankful for, specifically highlighting her busy schedule. "I have my health, I have my son, I have my family, I have my friends, I have my job," she said. It's a checklist of gratitude that we should all perhaps stick on our fridges. In the face of loneliness, work can be a sanctuary. It provides a routine, a purpose, and a reminder that life moves forward. Seeing Ruth thrive professionally this year, looking absolutely radiant, by the way, is the ultimate revenge dress, but without the nastiness. It's just pure, unadulterated self-love. The power of the girl gang. We have to talk about the support system. You cannot get through a massive life transition without your tribe, and Ruth has made it clear that her friends have been her bedrock. Whether it's a lunch date with her Loose Women co-stars or quiet evenings with her beloved dog, Maggie, Ruth is surrounding herself with love. There is something so incredibly cozy and comforting about seeing her updates. It reminds us that romantic love is just one type of love. The love of friends, family, and pets is just as valid, just as warm, and just as necessary for a happy Christmas. This holiday season, Ruth's narrative isn't about a broken home. It's about a home filled with different kinds of love. It's about redefining what family means. Navigating the single at Christmas narrative. Let's get real about the societal pressure of being part of a couple during the holidays. Every commercial is a happy couple exchanging diamonds or cooking a turkey together. It can make single people feel like they are invisible or incomplete. Ruth is shattering that stigma. By stepping into this season with gratitude rather than grief, she is showing women everywhere that you can be single, 60 plus, and absolutely thriving. You don't need a partner to make Christmas magical. You can buy your own presents, cook your own favorite foods without compromising on whether to have sprouts or not, and create your own traditions. Her attitude suggests a woman who is reclaiming her space. Maybe this Christmas will be different. Maybe it will be quieter, but it will be hers. And there is a profound freedom in that. Why we are all rooting for Ruth. Why does this resonate so deeply with us? Why are the comment sections on her posts flooded with heart emojis and messages of support? Because Ruth feels like a friend. She isn't a distant Hollywood star hiding behind a PR team. She's the woman we have coffee with in the morning via our TV screens. We've watched her laugh, we've watched her bicker, and now, we are watching her heal. Her vulnerability, tempered with that stiff upper lip, is endearing. She isn't trash-talking. She isn't engaging in mudslinging. She is simply saying, I am grateful for what I have. That level of class is rare these days. In an era of oversharing, Ruth's dignified approach is a breath of fresh air. It makes us want to reach through the screen and give her a massive hug. A message for anyone struggling this season. If you are reading this and feeling a little bit like Ruth, facing a first Christmas without someone, or navigating a big life change, take a leaf out of her book. It is okay to be sad, but try, just for a moment, to find that gratitude. Be grateful for the coffee in your cup. Be grateful for the friend who sends you a funny meme. Be grateful for your resilience. Ruth Langsford is proving that life doesn't end when a relationship does. In fact, a whole new beautiful chapter might just be beginning. She's walking into 2025 with her head high, her heart open, and a gratitude list that is longer than her Christmas wish list. And honestly, we just love that for her.